What is good, collective? How is everybody doing? Thank you so much for tapping in with me one more time. All right, we're going to get into this energy. I do have three cards here on the pre shuffle, okay? And I'm listening to what Spirit is saying. So it looks like something is about to come to the light, or something is about to be exposed, or someone is about to be exposed, okay? We have the reverse hermit. So there is something coming to the light. There's something being brought to surface, is what I heard Spirit say. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so there's been a juggling act that somebody's been doing. All right, there's been a juggling act. Could be a financial juggling act. Could be emotional even as well. Right. With the water in the background and the waves. Okay. So there's this. The boats are giving me voyage, journey, passage, safe passage. Someone maybe could trying to juggle, making sure that something goes the way it's supposed to go. We have the reverse magician. All right. So either this has failed, or they lack the resources they need in order to hold this juggling act up. Okay. So we're going to take a look at this energy and see what it is Spirit wants you to know. If you reverberate with the message, please take it how it clarifies and confirms what is being reflected to you right now in your reality. Okay, yeah, something's being revealed. Somebody took action on something. Okay, somebody took action on something. Some actions here, or this is a new revelation. All right, a new revelation of sorts. All right, let's see what's going on. All right, Spirit, what does the collective need to know about this situation? Clarify the reverse hermit, please. We have the Seven of Cups. Okay, so opportunities. Someone took an opportunity. We also, the Seven of Cups also talks about illusion, smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors behind someone wanting to try something again or return. Okay, the reason why someone came back, the reason why someone is returning. All right, someone may be about to reveal that they would like the opportunity to come back or go back to you, to someone in the collective. Okay, clarify the Two of Pentacles, Spirit. I hope y'all heard that because my microphone way back here behind me, but it do what it do. Okay. Two of Pentacles, we have a reverse tower. Okay, so they've been holding up some sort of a juggling act to keep um, a tower from taking place. All right, they've been trying to manage something. Could be financially, could be emotionally, could be both. To keep a tower, something from collapsing. Clarify the tower. A Ten of Swords. Ooh. So they've been juggling something to keep a tower from happening, or sudden change, or a collapse surrounding some sort of a betrayal, or they're not wanting something to come to an end financially. We have the Three of Swords here as well. So, what could be playing out in the reality as a reflection to someone in the collective? All right, is that there's a situation where you're about to receive the truth about why someone either came back, why someone wants to come back, because they could be having some sort of financial, what's the word? It's not like they don't have the finances. It's almost like they need your help in order to maintain something. So I guess in some ways they don't have the finances without your help. So there's a tower here. Something is about to come to an end if they don't get some help or assistance, possibly from you. Take it how it reverberates, okay? Um, in holding up something. I want to know more about this tower. To clarify the Ten of Swords. Uh, we have the reverse High Priestess. So someone in the collective could have a gut feeling about something, but spirit may be asking you to trust that. You may not be trusting your gut feeling that someone is wanting possibly to come back into your life or to reconnect with you, because they're trying to avoid something. This could be you, or this could be someone, this could be you possibly trying to juggle a reconnection, or trying to juggle something in your life to avoid a tower, okay, to avoid some sort of betrayal or a collapse, an end, because the Ten of Swords doesn't necessarily have to be betrayal. It could just be talking about something coming to an end. Clarify the High Priestess. With this High Priestess, this could also be something that someone is not seeing or knowing or trusting their intuition on. We have the Queen of Pentacles. You could be feeling that someone is trying to kind of spin the block, so to speak, trying to cast smoke and mirrors. There's something about to come out about an opportunity returning, or the option, or taking the opportunity to return, to go back to something. Give me more on this Eight of Cups. What is they trying to go back to? Four of Swords. Safety, a sense of safety. Go back to what is safe. An opportunity to go back to a peace of mind. Tell me more. Four Swords. To having a peace of mind. The Ten of Cups in reverse. So someone is wanting a peace of mind. There's something that's taking place with this individual. If this is a connection that you are in with someone, someone's wanting to come back because, quite frankly, they're not happy being in separation. Okay, this could be family, this could be friends, this could be romantic, okay? This is what is being reflected in someone's life in the collective, all right? It is a reflection. And we're going to get into what it is exactly Spirit wants you to see as this is taking place in your reality right now, okay? What it is that this is trying to show you. Now, someone is wanting to let someone know that they would like the opportunity to come back, because they are either not at peace, they're not happy with a separation. This is a realization that they may be coming to, okay? This is a realization that they may be coming to. I'm going to keep those two. Now, you may be questioning what's the deal, okay? What's the deal? Or what it is you should do. Because the Two of Pentacles, like the Two of Swords, can be about decision making, right? You don't want to deal with any more towers of betrayals and things like that. So, with this reverse High Priestess, you may be questioning your intuition right now. You may feel a little bit blocked intuitively as like what you should do. Okay, should you give to this individual? Yeah, this Queen of Pentacles. How should you nurture this situation? Clarify the Magician. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. I feel like there's a lack of love. This is transactional. It's feeling transactional. Um, the Knight of Cups fell over here with the reverse Hermit, the Seven of Cups, this row here. So someone in this dynamic, someone in this situation, in this how this is playing out, there's like either not wanting to give your cup, like you don't love, it's not from the heart, something is not from the heart. Okay, because there's the reverse magician and then the reverse knight of cups. Tell me more. The fool. Taking a leap of faith, trusting. This may not be romantic. This may not be romantic. Um, Give me the fool. I have the reverse six of pentacles on the bottom. Oh, that flipped over in my hand. We have the knight of swords. Somebody's taking a leap of faith to communicate or coming in to communicate quickly too. But there is a lackluster of emotions here. Like they're unhappy. There's a lack of general sense of feelings. Why is the magician in the reverse? We have a reverse emperor. Or maybe they're manipulating, or they're being manipulated by their feelings. Okay. They're being manipulated by their feelings. Okay, so they're spiraling emotionally in the absence of someone. They're spiraling. Because we have a reverse emperor and a reverse ace of cups. This could be someone that is troubled because you are no longer giving to them the separate levels. Okay, we get into it. We get into it, spirit. Okay, so someone is going through quite a bit in absence of um the love that you give or gave to them. Okay, they're wanting to recover that. They're wanting to recover that. So with this four of swords, but with this nine of swords coming out, there it's a lot going on in this person's head because their emotions are driving them to come towards you. Okay, to communicate with you because they want peace of mind. They are not happy with a separation. They're coming to the realization of that. Okay, clarify this Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, we have the Death card. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Page of Swords and the Death card. Someone has failed to learn. Okay. There may be something about the way this person is thinking that has changed or needed to change, but with this nine of pentacles I in the reverse, clarify the nine of pentacles. Fell over here with the two of cups and the five of swords. Yeah, we got the reverse nine of cups. Jeesh. Whoever this is that may be showing up and reflecting to you right now in your reality collective, this is someone that I feel like you no longer have any like desire for, and um you may be trying to figure out how to communicate that in a way that, right, like, now take it how it reverberates, because someone in the collective may also be realizing that they don't want to be single, right? This is a marriage or where there's been a separation. someone may, in the collective may also be realizing that they want the connection. They just need to trust their instincts, need to trust their intuition on which decision to make, because they would rather be with the person. They would rather be with this individual. With the reverse Nine of Pentacles, because of the upright Nine of Pentacles is about single, sexy, and successful type energy. You have everything that you need. You're kind of self-made. You're single and you're kind of loving it, right? Now, this is someone who may be single but not loving it, right? Because the Nine of Cups is kind of also that same energy. You know, you're having your wish fulfillment and you're enjoying it on your own. So with both of these being in the reverse, this could be possibly a wife, an estranged wife. Someone in the collective could be, estranged from their spouse right now, and you're trying to figure out how you should nurture and what you should do, or what is the decision you should make. Okay, this individual, if that is the case, is about to come back. Okay, is about to come back because it's starting to get real out there without their partner. All right. Now, without me knowing what took place and why, um, I don't feel spirit saying that that's relevant. Okay. Someone is about to take that leap of faith and come and communicate. All right. Now, this could be some communication that this reverse high priestess, queen of pentacles, mother, and a wife, right? Possibly, or a high level commitment, right? So a mother and a partner for someone. You may be wanting your partner back, and you may also be waiting on the communication with this death card, because the death card is about death and rebirth. It's about both of them, and with it being in the upright, you could be open to communication, okay, about changing something, all right? With this Ten of Pentacles here in the reverse, recovery of the family dynamic. Will it work? What didn't work before with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse? That could be the case for someone in the collective. For others in the collective, you may not be, this person may not be your wish fulfillment anymore. Okay? And you need to communicate that, or you're going to communicate that things have changed. Clarify the Knight of Swords, Spirit, and the Fool card. We have a Three of Wands. This person don't have no strategy, baby. They just on their way back to you, hun. Okay? Wife, estranged husband. They don't have not a strategy to the first. They're coming in to communicate, all right? And that's all they know. Is they're finna make the attempt to come and get you back. They want you back. Clarify the Three of Wands. And they fighting whoever get in their way too, and whatever gets in their way. You see, like they're coming to fight for this connection, or the connection you have with them or had with them. If things have gone kind of topsy-turvy, then this is I feel like this is spirit saying that someone is about to have reflected to them in their reality the return of a lover, the return of a partner, the return of a friend, the return of a family member, somebody you are estranged with. Okay, clarify the Three of Wands. We have the Five of Pentacles, because they feel left out in the cold. They definitely don't want to be out the door at all. At all. Okay. The Emperor. Yep. The two, they coming back to be the Emperor, the Queen of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Emperor. Yeah, they want to. They don't want to be out the door. All right. They don't want to be away from you. They don't like it. They probably never did. Okay. Give me more on the Two of Wands, please. We have the Sun. Mm-hmm. We have the sun here. They are fully aware that you are where they want to be. Okay, you are where they want to be. This is actually a very beautiful read. Let's look at why this is playing out for someone in the collective. What is it that the soul and the spirit is trying to get you to see concerning this dynamic with this individual? All right, let's look at the deeper, see what's taking place, see what lessons can be learned, what spirit wants you to receive from this, aside from possibly your partner back. All right. All right, spirit, what is to be learned through what someone in the beautiful collective is experiencing right now? What is to be learned? What would you like them to see? Why is this being reflected to them in their reality right now? Tide. Wow. Sail together with the rise and fall of the tides. See, that's literally this Two of Pentacles energy. That's this Two of Pentacles energy. You see? The rise and the fall of the tide. Okay, so the ups and downs, right, are part of a greater, deeper experience for someone at the soul and spirit level. In this union, okay, the rise and the tide, the rise and the fall of the tide. Tell me more. Inheritance. Inheritance. Learn from the past. Inherit wisdom for the future. So there is an aspect of this that is playing out in the reality for someone in the collective for the purpose of bringing you and this individual a lesson of certain wisdoms that will be needed in the future. Okay, future wisdoms. Pillar. Be pillars for each other, strong and immovable. So this is going to make your relationship and your connection and your bond actually more stronger. And possibly this showed up for this purpose because y'all are divinely connected, and that doesn't mean that divine connections don't, relationships go through things. Okay, they go through things. But and so does divine connections, they go through things. The objective in the connection, especially when it's divine, but if we really be honest, all connections are lessons if you use them that way. They can teach you, they can reveal, they can mirror things to you. You can, if you use it that way. If you want to pout and stomp and cry and throw things, that's understandable, right? Emotions make you cry sometimes, right? But at the end of it all, there is a beautiful lesson that can be received. Here I feel like in this dynamic with these two individuals, you and someone that you love that loves you, there is a ebb and flow. Okay, out of this situation that has shown up to you in your realities, there is the gift of wisdom of how to be bonded, how to be stronger to each other, all right, with each other, for each other. Balance. Balancing possibly the energies of the masculine and feminine. This masculine is probably coming to the conclusion he or she is going to have to actually, like, I mean, if you want this person, you're gonna have to show up. You know what I'm saying? Show up in as the emperor that you can be. So this possibly could have been a learning curve for both of you, right? I feel like it's just going to fortify. I wouldn't be surprised if the bridge card came out. It's going to fortify a stronger union and harmony in that union as you both are working together to integrate those two aspects in two different people. I mean, it's hard enough to integrate your masculine and feminine energy as an individual. when you are in union, that can be, a learning curve. Okay, it could be a learning curve. We have to learn, how is the masculine going to show up in the one who is embodying that? How is the feminine going to show up in the person who is embodying that? And then how do we gel together? How do we coagulate the thing? You understand what I'm saying? So this is showing up for someone in the collective as a um as a gift of the wisdom you're going to need in order for the bond to be stronger in the future, and for there to have peace, for there to be peace and harmony and balance. Okay, tell us more, spirit. I told you I wouldn't be surprised if the bridge card showed up, and here it is, unconditional. Yes, 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 unconditional, unconditional. I love it. I told you I would be surprised if that bridge card showed up, and here it go, boo. So this harmony is moving you in, y'all, into this unconditional love, giving unconditional love without the expectation of return. Okay, in this instance, I feel like it's more about knowing that you can expect the other person to return the unconditional aspect of the love. Like, it's not conditional, but it will be reciprocated. Okay, so balancing out what can be expected from the other person, what should be expected from the other person, so you can actually say, I know you, you know me. So I don't request anything from you that I know you're not going to want to do. I'm not requesting anything from you that I'm not expecting anything from you that I know is going to get me put out the door, right? I'm not expecting you to tolerate, because I did see the tolerance card. Mm-hmm. I'm not, someone's learning that you're not going to tolerate something. It doesn't mean that you don't love them and that you don't want them, but they're learning that you're not going to give if this is how they're going to handle what you give. And whoever this is, they got the lesson, boo. They got the lesson. I feel like this is not a relationship with, okay, I don't know, take it how it reverberates, but I feel what spirit is showing me is that this is a couple that was kind of on the outs, but you weren't done. You weren't done with each other. It's just, leave me alone. Go over there, and I'm gonna go over here, and let me figure out what I gotta do, what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. You know what I mean? This was not necessarily like something so toxic and so damaging that it caused the bridge to burn down. The bridge is always there, right? So it's just sometimes couples go through learning how to love each other. It's that teach me how to love you part that comes with possibly a new relationship, okay? Possibly a changing relationship. So we have the bridge card here, building a bridge of understanding, crossing the rivers of the soul, understanding how to build this soul connection, honor the soul connection between yourself and someone else. This is why this is happening and reflecting itself to you right now in this dynamic. Okay? In this dynamic. So the masculine is learning what he should not be expecting his feminine, male or female, when I say he, to tolerate. He is learning exactly how he needs to show up for you if he wants the benefit of having you. Okay? The feminine, I feel, is learning how to trust the connection, because this person's coming back and they not playing with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to do everything. They're ready to do whatever it is they need to do to help you see that they don't want to be without you. Like, I don't want to do it. Now I'm feeling emotions. So this person is, yeah, they don't like it. They don't like it, okay? And so you may be questioning whether you You don't want to be without this person either. Is now that I'm seeing this Nine of Pentacles and we're getting more of the energy of this is coming in, you don't want to be without them either. You just wanted them to know that they needed to change. Well, baby, they got the message. Okay? They got the message. All right? You may not, with this reverse Empress, you may have been questioning whether you did the right thing. If you handled that correctly, you did. You did. Because they got the message. Then I feel like this with this reverse Empress, this reverse High Priestess. Why do I keep saying reverse Empress? This reverse High Priestess, this may have been you, yes, questioning whether you did the right thing. But with this Queen of Pentacles, Spirit is saying you absolutely did the right thing. Because the Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse. I mean, in the upright. The High Priestess is in the reverse. So you did the right thing, even if it felt like you didn't know whether they were going to get the lesson, whether they were going to see it as you attempting to be the feminine, right? In their life. But they got the message. They did. They got the message. Okay? So this is beautiful. Anything else, Spirit, that the collective who this message reverberates with needs to know? Secret garden. Okay. Open the secret garden of your heart to true love. Love. Let trust blossom within. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So the feminine could be learning, as this emperor, this masculine makes their way back towards you. Um, what happened to that card? Did I just put it back, child? I sure did. Whatever. I know what it was on. It was the secret garden. Okay. So you could be learning that you are going to need to trust yourself, okay? You are clearly we have language. You know how you know your way around masculinity, at least this masculine. Okay? At least this masculine for sure. So whatever you said, whatever you did, whatever the choice, whatever pause or break you took was exactly what you needed to do. Now the lesson of opening your heart to them as they make their way back to you, maybe opening the door to your heart, opening the door again to your life. Okay? I feel like the reason this is reflecting itself into someone's reality, into the reality of this beautiful couple here, is to make you stronger because you are supposed to be together. And so, the divine be divining. And that's just the way that goes. She be divining. Anything else? Yeah. Spark. Ignite the spark of love, keeping passion alive every day. There's a lot of chemistry between the two of you, and that spark is going to remain. All right, that spark is going to remain because whatever this learning curve was, this emperor needed. He or she is not playing with your heart, because they know now to play with your heart is to play with their own. Okay, because they don't like it out there. Recommit. Boom. Yep. Reaffirming your commitment after trials, proving love's resilience. The trial, this was a test, and I feel like someone passed it. I feel like two people are passing this test. Oh, I love that. Ancient tree. Gratitude. You're definitely both going to be very grateful at the end that um, you allowed the tide to do its thing. Okay? That you didn't give up on each other. You're going to be very grateful for each other because I feel like this emperor is like, you know, only you could have taught them this lesson, right? Only you could have went through this class, right, with them. Okay? Now, there's a sense of gratitude that is taking place for you both once the reunion happens, the recommitment. Be grateful for every shared moment. Celebrate the miracle of your meeting. You're both very glad about meeting each other. Okay, very grateful to meet each other because in different ways um you bring each other into better senses of awareness of yourselves, right? Like you help this masculine see his or herself, and this masculine helps you see yourself. Okay, so there's a resolution here, and that was needed, and that was the key. Spirit said that was the key to this union. That was the key to this union. That y'all are here to better each other. So no one person can be showing up like they don't understand that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But what I love about the energy is that whoever that was that needed to understand that, they understand it. They didn't let their ego override. They didn't let they're not willing to, they're coming back to repair this situation and be very transparent with you about the fact that they are here to repair this. I am here to fix this shit. I don't want to be without you, right? I can't be without you. Mm, I love it. It's beautiful energy. This is beautiful energy. All right, Spirit, anything else that the collective needs to know? I think that's it, fam. Thank you so much for tapping in with me, y'all. I love you guys, my Starseed family, the collective, subscribers, viewers. If you have not subscribed, this is your official invitation to do so. All right, come on, join the tribe. Would love to have you. Be a part of our little corner of the YouTubes. Okay. All right. If anyone needs a personal reading, the information is down in the description. You can shoot me a email via the website and we can get that done for you. I think that's all, y'all. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, hype it up if you choose to. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace, family.